All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. It's Tuesdays at Gebhards in the heart of New York. It's I don't know. You can feel it on the streets of New York. Everyone's just walking around. They're miserable. They're in the middle of Hanukkah, I think. At least the Hanukkah people, they're going to be done with everything within a day or two, and then we gotta run around with our heads chopped off. We got to shop for Christmas. Look at these people. They're just looking down the sidewalk like, I don't know what to get my boyfriend this year. But anyway, let's have some fun. Let's have some beers. Let's see how everybody's doing. I don't know what I'm drinking because, let me say hi to a few people first. Nick Umrican, how are you? You're first twice in one day. You're sitting there like this. He's going to go live any second, and I'm going to be first, damn it. Bam! What's up, my brother? How are you? Craig Fulgrim, you're first on the YouTube. We got Joseph. Sup, brother man? Cheers. What's going on? We got the Facebook user. That's never good. That's not good at all. John Cord's down there in Philly. How are you, John? What's up, my friend? Well, the streets are a little bare right now. I don't know. Are the Jews opening up presents? I'm going to learn all about Hanukkah in a minute or two. Trust me. Ted Palawada. We got the what's up, GH? Dante Cook. How are you, man? Who else? Where's Matt Gebhardt, a.k.a. Judd Nelson? Matt's not here. Matt is sick. Matt's feeling crappy. Matt texted me at 4:54 in the morning to say, I don't know what the hell this is, but this sucks. So he bailed. So instead, I got Ron the waiter. Come on over here, Ron the waiter. And he brought some wacky wig. I don't know. He said something like, I don't know. What did you say? If we make $100 in Super Chats, you'll put on the wacky wig or something? I have a
crazy wig.
You got a crazy wig. All right. But thanks for asking, Craig. Matt hopefully will be back next week, but he is very under the weather. He's like, I'm running myself thin. He owns 2 beer joints, so he's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I think it's getting the best of him. David's Parmcast, how are you? Also, I think because Matt's got an almost 2-year-old. Those kids are bringing home crap every single day, right? Germ factories.
At 2 years old, you always have snot coming down. Always.
How do you know?
Like a Saint Bernard.
How do you know? You're not a father. How do you know about this, Ron? Where are you hanging out during the day?
I have nieces and nephews.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's the go-to answer, by the way, for the
uncle has nieces and nephews.
That's the go-to answer when people question you on your hobbies.
I'll tell you what I do know.
Yes,
you're not allowed to. For Central Park, for example, you're not allowed to go inside a playground as a single adult. Man or woman, if you don't have a child in there, it's actually against the law. You can get arrested.
How would you know that?
Because my friend, it happened to my friend.
What are you doing? Shut your mouth, bro. Everyone bought that, you have nieces and nephews. Now you're blowing it by that. Who looks up those rules?
My friend said he got asked by the police. He's like, no, he's like, you have to leave.
Oh my, well, why was he in there?
He was just hanging out. He was just chilling.
Oh, he was just chilling in a playground. That's normal. Always when I'm at work, LOL. What's up, hacks? Brian Bernard out there on Long Island. What's up, everybody? Cheers. Cheers to Brian Bernard.
Long Island.
Cheers to Ron the waiter.
Long Island.
Who's looking for a job, by the way. The beer god and closed down because what? Because it's too cold for the people? End of the season?
And yes, I was working at Bohemian Beer Garden store. It's the oldest beer garden in America.
Right.
Last week was my last week. If anyone's hiring, Ron the waiter.
Well, Ron the waiter. Yeah, you put an application. There's your wig.
It is. Holy cow. Holy cow.
That was a joke just for us because I saw the wig that Ron brought. I think he said, $100 in super chats. I'll put the stupid wig on. And the wig just walked by our window. Oh, my God. Good for that lady, huh?
That wig had a human underneath it.
Yeah, Scott Watson. Good afternoon, Opie and all. What's up, Scott Watson? That's Scott's. That's where I went for the cheap Christmas trees. Are you following along with these Gebhards episodes there, Ron? The way that
Yes,
you are. All right, Waver. What's going on? Who else we got? My Lost Interest going live against the Shuley Network. Oh my God! I've been going live Tuesdays at Gebhards for the last 3 months. I'm not going up against anybody. If you want to watch me over him, great. If you don't, I don't give two craps. Right, Ron?
that's what he said. We don't care about Shuley.
We don't compete against nobody.
Even though he sounds like a nice Jewish boy.
Shuley's all right. We had an incident, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
That was a little rough.
Really?
A little bit. Little incident, but, what are you going to do? Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Cheers. You're gonna want to give her.
I know. It's the way you said it was so nice.
She's beautiful. She's just a doll.
Oh, it's the way you said it.
She's awesome. Jennifer First is awesome. Gail's awesome. I got the ladies. They watch these things. I like that. Yvonne McMillan. Hello. Hi, Yvonne.
Well, you got that rugged look, Opie.
No one can afford a shop. Isn't that the truth, Ron? Are you in the middle of Hanukkah? You're like Jewish or something.
Tonight, at sundown tonight, it's going to be day 6.
Day 6? So you guys are almost done?
We're almost done.
We're almost done.
That's it. Couple more days of presents. The last day, the 8th day, that's the big present. That's the big one.
Wait, 8 crazy nights, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna write like a movie or a song or both. A movie, a song, or both. A movie or a song or both. What do you get for Hanukkah, Ron? Being a single dude in New York living with a gay guy, what did you get for Hanukkah?
He gave me.
No, here we go.
He gave me. He really did. He gave me. No, he did. He gave me these knee-high, like.
Knee-high.
You know what an ugly Christmas sweater is?
Sure.
He literally gave me ugly Hanukkah socks, knee-high Hanukkah socks, where like they have like little rubber things on the bottom,
right?
So you don't slip.
Does he want you to wear them when you bend over to get the remote?
He says I'm only allowed to wear them and nothing else on. He goes, that's how the outfit's supposed to be.
Why would he give you ugly socks? Is that a Jewish thing?
And then for some reason he said my matzo balls were actually mistletoes.
Oh, hey. Why the ugly socks though? Is it a tradition? Is it
no? I don't know.
Do they breathe? Are they soft? Because if my socks aren't soft, I get miserable and I get athlete's foot immediately.
No, these are very soft.
All right.
These socks are the miracle of light.
What the hell does that mean?
Well,
you're throwing some Jewish stuff at me?
Sorry, I apologize.
What's the miracle of light? What's the miracle? That's
what Hanukkah, right? Hanukkah. They only had oil for 1 day, and the oil lasted 8 days.
But that's not true, right?
Well, I mean, hey, listen, Jesus walked on water. Why not?
Look, man, let's be honest. We grabbed the holiday with the Christmas thing, and then all these other religions are like, well, why should they have all the fun?
That's
Something happened around that time for our religion. What about that time with the light?
I'll tell you what we stole from Christmas.
Everything?
Well, there never used to be a thing called a Hanukkah bush. That is straight up to compete with the Christians, to compete with the Christmas.
By the way, I could say this stuff because I got a couple Jews in my family.
Really?
Yes.
Like in you, or you married?
I share blood with a couple people in my family that are also Jewish. You figure it out.
Blood. You got the chosen.
And they said,
that's why you're a very successful man.
Well, they got Christmas and they got the Hanukkah. They got the Christmas and the Hanukkah. Guess what's in their house? A Christmas tree every single year. Right. But they're half Jewish and half whatever we are.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, Milton Miranda? How are you? Feel better, Matt. Hell yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to do this because I'm like, I don't want to do this with Rod.
If I had a nickel for that phrase. Shit, I wouldn't need a job.
When I envisioned the Opie and Ron show, I wasn't envisioning this Opie and Ron.
Wow, look at this.
No offense, Ron, but there's another Ron out there I would much rather do this with than you.
Jeremy?
Ron Jeremy? Nah, he was on our show once. He was
really
all right.
The porn guy?
Yeah, dude, he was all right. Hi, GH and Squad. What's up, Greg Buell? No, I'm talking about Ron Bennington. If I was going to be doing an Opie and Ron show, it wouldn't be Opie and Ron, the waiter.
It's what everybody wants.
Wait, so you got one lousy present for Hanukkah and it was stupid, ugly, itchy socks?
I never said they were itchy. They're very comfortable. And
What color are they?
Blue.
Blue socks, never soft.
Really?
Blue socks, always
I
itchy.
should have brought
Black socks, very itchy. White socks, soft as could be.
If you want to develop athlete's foot and you want your toes to smell like cheese, do yourself a favor. Wear black socks.
Yes, 100%.
Gross.
When I have to wear dress socks once every decade,
Yeah.
by the time I get home and take the socks off, I got full blown athlete's foot.
Gross.
Because they don't breathe or
No.
something. We did the Artie Lang. It's Artie Lang. All right. Artie Lang without the
Who are they talking about? Me?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say Artie Lang without the, and I know you're thinking I was gonna say humor. No, you're funny, Ron, without the crooked nose. See, you got to think, you got to have more confidence in yourself, Ron. XM202 Afro. Good afternoon, Opie and Brew Crew. This is the Brew Crew.
Nice.
So, did you get your gay roommate anything for Hanukkah?
No, but no. I mean, he doesn't. Now I have to get him something for Christmas because he got me something for Hanukkah.
Oh wait, he's a Christmas guy.
Well, he's Jewish. I mean, I'm sorry, he's Christian.
Oh,
But you know what? I should have took
see.
pictures. He's like super Christmas. Right now,
Yeah.
my apartment looks like the North Pole. There are I wish I took pictures. I'm not exaggerating.
What?
He has like one display
Yeah.
of like an ice skating rink
Okay.
with the figurines. Like he probably has 50, 60 Santa figurines. Next time I'll take pictures and I'm going to send it to you.
All right.
And you can do what you want with it.
Yeah, let's do that. Facebook user in town, love to stop by. I don't know who you are. Why don't you tell me who you are, and then we'll decide if you could stop by or not, okay? The boys are back in town. Thank you, Teddy Mac. Yeah, because Matt's not here, but, his Hells Angels friends are here anyway, so, it's
You mean his biker friends?
well, you met them when we were getting the beers. They're a little squirrely, don't you think? Vincent Scaramuzzo, it was a friend. Ha ha. Opie looks high. No, I just can't open my eyes anymore. I got the LASIK back in 2000, and I think my squinting has come back. So I'm not gonna get. I thought she was dead.
Maybe she is.
No, that was like
You thought that person passed away?
that was either Laverne or Shirley, one of them. I thought she died. Sydney Williams. That was Sydney Williams. Sydney Williams is still alive. Yes, she's still
Really?
alive. Supposedly she died, but I just saw her walk by Gebhards.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised she lives on the Upper West Side.
Have you talked to Jesse Ventura lately? We talked about the clip with Jim Norton on our show, the Offensive Podcast. Check it in. What's the Offensive Podcast? No, I haven't seen or talked to Jesse Ventura. And the last time I talked to Jesse Ventura, he barged into our studio, interrupted our show. He didn't give two craps. It was me, I think Jim Norton, I think it was Jim Florentine, to announce that he won his lawsuit over Chris Kyle and that he was a liar and that he won. And then I was trying to get him in the studio to discuss it because we were in the middle of that whole nonsense and he didn't want anything to do with us. He just wanted to rub it in our face that he won the lawsuit and then he moved on. I was like, come on in, we'll talk about it. And he said, hell no.
Is this while he's governor, before governor, after governor?
We had him after governor.
This is after he's
after governor. Yes. Okay. Yes. So there. Yo, guys from Northern Cali. All right. So Ron has a Professor Irwin Corey comedic vibe to him. Do you know who Professor Irwin Corey is?
No.
He's an old school comic. I think he had wild hair, right, Bob? I think. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that.
No, please.
I'm
gonna take that as a compliment.
Yeah, but yeah, sure, why not?
Why not?
Wow, look at this guy. The Offensive Podcast is an idiot, and it's a guarantee that his show is neither offensive nor entertaining, shameless and low. Wow, damn, I don't know that. All right, let me skip to a super chat. I'm gonna read this cold. Velocimackerel. $5. Hey, beloved, did you ever make fun of a burn victim in an elevator back in the day? Some stern fanboys have brought that up, and I think it's BS. I have no idea. I would say that's not me. Why are you doing this? But thanks for the $5.
Not ringing a bell.
Huh?
Not ringing a bell.
No, not at all. No. I did some crazy ass things as part of the Opie and Anthony show, but I have no recollection of ever. No, why would I do that? No. And some of the things I did that were outrageous was because there was a mic in front of me, and I didn't think when a mic is on, I don't think it's real life. So no, my answer is no.
And also, you're a different
Why would I do that? Huh?
You're also a different age back then too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would love to talk to the person that said I did that. I would love to know the details on that. Are you just trying to start something? Is this some inside thing that I fell for? I have no idea. But we did make $5, $95 to go, and you put on the wacky.
Crazy. It's crazy.
By the way, if you had a comment, you're gonna have to rewrite it or give me a super chat. You go to the front of the line. I just wiped out a whole bunch of comments in the chat. I was a fighter, a governor, a Navy SEAL. That's right. Worldwide Ghosts. So how's your holiday season going though, Ron?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a really big holiday guy. You know what I mean?
And you lost your job, and now you got to wander around and try to find another job.
So how's my holiday going?
Maybe you could like wrap presents at the mall. They're always looking.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll like work in one of those Santa villages selling like scented candles.
You could be like a Santa Claus, I think. I think you'd be a good Santa Claus. I was governor years ago, fella. Yeah, of course. Doug, baby diaper mustache. I ain't doing baby diaper mustache. Do you still Sam's dad's mustache wax. Do you still stomp cakes? No, I don't stomp cakes. I did it once for a radio show. Is that you?
So this is me.
Here.
Yeah.
Let me do it properly.
So that's me playing Santa at the Bohemian Beer Garden Christmas party, and I'm the only Jew there. The Jew played Santa. By the way, I was a big hit. Look at me. Look at that. Perfect.
All right, very nice. I never played Santa Claus. That's like weird. God, you do a lot of stuff that involves the attraction of kids.
There were kids sitting on my lap, man. Honestly.
All right, stop. Jesus. Oh my God. Rewritten comment. All right, rewrite your comment, I guess. Hi, Andy Vollen. How are you? You put the video out years ago, half a Hulk face. First of all, he's not a burn victim, you weirdo. And second of all, half a Hulk face really, really likes me. His name is Scott. He's a really, really good dude. All right, now at least you got some details. He was part of the Opie and Anthony show, and what we used to do was he had no problem with us talking about his half a Hulk face, because half his face was normal, and then the other half had tumors that were growing completely out of control. Completely out of control.
Like, do you look like the Elephant Man?
I mean, it was not good. It was not good. It was not good. Let me hold on. Let me see. You know what? Let me see. And actually, I could probably, you know what?
But they weren't cancerous, so he's still alive.
No, but he had to have operations all the time to try to knock him down. It was a really tough way to go through life. So he came on our show to talk about the struggle, but then he also had a sense of humor, and he had no problem if we had a little fun with his condition. So I would bring him on the elevator. All right, I'm with you now. If you give me enough details, I'm with you. We brought him on the elevator to shock people, and boy, were they shocked. And half a Hulk face. What's half a Hulk? Let me just show you the people what he looks like. All right. There you go. That's what he looked like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
that's the real deal.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, why can't I find
It seems like the good half is like he's handsome.
Yeah, and over the years he got a lot of decent operations and stuff, to be honest with you. And he's kept in touch. I haven't heard from him in a little bit, but
it's like Phantom of the Opera. Like the good side's good.
Oh, you know what? I think so many people were so pissed at that video. I think I actually made it private because it's hard to explain this stuff that the guy was totally cooling in on it. But there's a decent picture of him after a few surgeries and stuff.
I mean, he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, he's solid. He got married. He's very happy with his life. I can't find the video, but there's another picture from the old days.
I mean, look at that chin.
So
the Hollywood chin.
So no, he was in on that. We would bring him in the elevator and get people's reaction. And there you go. So all right, we got to the bottom of that, but he wasn't a burn victim or anything like that. God no.
It's like that game Telephone.
Yes. What's that guy? Who's the guy with Opie? This is Ron the waiter. He's been doing a lot of these Tuesdays at Gebhards. So
hello.
He lives with a gay guy.
It's true.
He's a Jew. We met him at Pete's Tavern. Me and Carl when we were doing surprise pop-up shows. He just lost his job at the Beer Garden because the season is over.
Yeah.
And he's an actor, stand-up comedian. Yeah. What else? What else describes Ron the waiter?
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
I like long walks on the beach.
All right, here's this guy again. Hey, man, it sounded like BS. I just want to ask you directly. It's fair enough there, Velocimackerel. I want to ask you directly. I'm a fan and figured asking you directly was better than searching old O&A stuff. Yeah, no, his name's Scott. We used to call him Half a Hulk Face. He did great radio for Opie and Anthony especially. And then I would do some side stuff with him. I used to do a show that was an elevator show where I would do just crazy ass shit going up and down the elevator at the building. And he was on a couple of those. And we did it just to shock people. We make these girls turn around. They're like, oh my God. And they would freak out and stuff like that. That's it. But we got to the bottom of that. I saw the picture on America's Most Wanted. All right. We got $20. You're a legend. Oh, next one's on me. Merry Christmas. Weedbauer. Is that how you say that? WEIDT?
Yeah.
How do you say that? Cheers. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the $20. That's for sure. Where you going for the holidays? Anywhere? It's weird. It's weird to talk to a Jewish person because like we have it all set up. We don't even acknowledge Hanukkah. My kids are still in school. They have another week or so, and then the holiday season begins, and then it's Christmas. Then it moves into New Year's, and we go down to Philly for Christmas, and then we do New Year's at the ocean. Like you're in the middle of your holiday, and no one cares.
No one gives a shit.
No one cares.
No one gives a shit about dear old Ronnie and his Hanukkah.
Are you going to go see your mom at Cape Cod?
No, but I did speak to my mother for the first time in 2 years to let her know my father's sister died.
Well, when the hell were you going to tell me this?
Oh, I'm telling you now.
All right, so Ron the waiter, let me set this up. Yeah. So besides Ron being, are you gay? No. Okay, but you're willing to learn or something?
No.
Oh, are you? Is it a part-time hobby?
No, never. I'll be gay for a role. Like Brokeback Mountain, I would do it. I'm an actor, but like, when you go to like Europe, right? Never been.
You're not officially a European. You come back to America. So are you one of those guys when it comes to that stuff?
Oh, you mean only in Europe?
Well, you're taking a taste, but you're still like an American.
I don't think so, because in Europe they're not circumcised. I don't like it.
All right. So Ron is an actor, comedian, lives with a gay guy.
And we just recently got flooded out of our basement.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah,
we'll talk.
Sure,
we'll talk about that. But I wanted to lean into your mom. Also, Ron, for the people that don't know, his dad was part of the Jewish mafia in Boston. Mm-hmm. He had no legs because of diabetes, right?
Yep.
And his mom is a lesbian who lives in
Bull Dyke lesbian who lives in Provincetown, Massachusetts.
Right. This is all true.
With her partner, Mary Kennedy, who's a third-generation Kennedy, buck teeth and everything.
Wait, a real Kennedy?
Yes, my mother.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I told you before. My mother is with a woman named Mary Kennedy. She's 100% a third-generation Kennedy, and she got shunned from the family because she's a lesbian.
Wait, but I thought the Kennedys, they lean like towards having an open mind.
Not
but
then.
The Catholic thing.
Not back then.
And they used to hide the funny ones.
And by the way,
they hid the funny ones. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They hid a funny one.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is so effing cruel.
The daughter was like the daughter. Right?
Yeah, they put her in a home.
Yeah.
Wow, they're evil people. I thought the Kennedys were like they cared about the people.
I'll tell you,
they care about the people as long as you're not funny or gay.
She told me that they made it clear that they didn't want it well known that she was a lesbian because they were concerned about their political careers.
Okay.
And she is super smart. I mean, I don't know if that's a Kennedy trait. Wait, Jesus, she's smart. Why
didn't I pick up on this? So your mom's a lesbian, and her.
When I was 7 years old.
Is it her wife?
What do you mean?
Are they married?
they're not married, but because my mother's old school, I said, if you get married, you can get a lot of tax breaks, but they don't want to do it. But my mother's been with the same woman since when I was 7 years old. She ran off with Mary Kennedy, and they're still together
to this day.
To this day.
But I didn't. You used to say, you told me Mary Kennedy a million times, but I didn't think it was that Kennedy family.
She is literally a third generation Kennedy. Like, she really does have the buck teeth. She looks like Teddy Kennedy. She does. She does. She looks like Ted Kennedy. Like that's how gross she is.
Oh my God, is she a nice lady at least?
She doesn't like men.
She doesn't like men at all.
She's a lesbian who does not like men. Yeah, she's not a fan of me. Like,
you think the buck teeth are a plus or a minus in a lesbian relationship? What would you say, Ron the waiter?
I would say buck teeth is a plus when you're going down on the beaver. Yeah, honestly.
All right, you brought that all together.
Yeah.
Do this a little bit.
Yeah, look at that.
Do this. You got to go fast, though.
I know. I don't want to get your keyboard wet.
All right. So, wait. You got to bring me through the Kennedy timeline. So, your mom, lesbian with Mary Kennedy.
Yep.
How is she related to the main ones? Is it the Ted Kennedy line? Is it the the Robert Kennedy? Is it John? Do you know?
It's through Teddy. I know it's through Teddy. I think she's like a fucking first cousin. Like she's like a first cousin, and they literally.
But who's like her parents?
I have to ask my mother.
All right.
I literally actually spoke to my mother today.
For the first time in years?
No, for the second time.
Okay.
Because this is a crazy story.
Let's go, Ron. Let's go. That's why we're here at Tuesdays at Gebhards.
So Saturday, last week was my last week at Bohemian Beer Garden because all the big festivals are over now.
Right.
So on Saturday, massive event. On Saturday was the 3rd annual queer Christmas flea market.
Okay.
Hundreds of vendors. Bohemian Beer Garden's a massive structure. One of the vendors was an author. I wish I brought the book with me.
Who cares? These guys don't read.
I think her name's Melissa Gibson.
All right.
And she wrote a book called In Blooming or A Blooming Flower. And it's her story as a middle-aged lesbian who had a husband and child and left. And she was the vendor and I'm working there. And I said to her, and I heard her talking to other people, like, what was it about? And I said, I actually have a very similar story. My mother, when I was 7, left my father and I for another woman, and she's still with them. And I said, and they published, they're kind of famous in New England. They published the Pink Pages. It's a tourist guide for the gay community. And she goes, of course I know the Pink Page.
Oh my God,
and
really?
And I said, oh. And she goes, well, I live in P-Town. And I said, oh, well, my mother and Mary live in P-Town. And I said, well, my mother lives in P-Town. And her name is Rena. And she went, how do you spell it? And I said, R-E-N-A. And she goes, my mother's name is Rena, R-E-N-A. And I said, well, are you Polish? And she goes, yes. So I said, well, my mother's Polish. So it turns out my mother's name is Rena. This woman who wrote the book, her mother's name is Rena. They're both Polish Jews. And it turns out they live, she has a house in P-Town. So she took a book. I didn't ask for it. She gave me a book and she autographed it to my mother.
Oh my God.
So I called my mother today. This is going to sound bad.
All right.
I called my mother today to ask for the address. I didn't know my mother's address. I had to ask my mother's address in P-Town. Yeah, so that's
that story was really not amazing.
So that was the story. I talked with my mother today.
A small world, but you also called her recently for the first time in a few years because your dad.
So I called my mother because my father's sister. It's kind of a sad story. My father's sister, Auntie Lois. She was 81 years old. She wasn't doing well physically.
Okay.
She was in and out of the hospital because she would fall. Okay. Then she'd have to go to physical therapy. So she's spending a lot of time by herself.
All right.
She's, in one of those assisted living.
Yeah.
Where maybe someone comes and there's a nurse that comes in for a couple hours to help her.
Yeah.
So.
Do they move her around to the other corridor yet?
What do you mean?
Oh, You don't know about assisted living places.
Yeah, I don't know. So,
well, all of a sudden, the assisted living is all cool, and you're playing bingo and stuff, and you're listening to like guys like imitate Frank Sinatra, and it's movie night, and everything's great, and you're having little get-togethers and whatnot, and then you fall once, and then they take you out of your lovely room, and they move you to another section of the assisted living place, and you never return, Ron. You never return.
I don't know if assisted living is the right term. She had her own apartment.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and there would be
assisted living.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So,
no, what happens with assisted living places is they got assisted living where it's like, okay, you need a little help, and they come and see you, and they make sure you're good, make sure you didn't shit yourself, whatever. Sometimes maybe they'll help you get into a shower or whatever.
Yes.
But for the most part, you're good. You're going on day trips. You're playing bingo. You're going to movie night. You're making out with some of the residents, passing STDs around.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you fall or something, and it's over, Johnny, and they take you down the hall where the lighting isn't as good, and it's around a corner, and you can hear the screams from far away. I don't know why I know this, and then that's where it gets said. All that stuff you were doing as an assisted living person is now long gone.
When
what's up, Dirty Delish? Can we say hi to Dirty Delish?
Dirty Delish.
She does some stuff on the internet. I still haven't clicked. You might want to click, Ron.
Is it dirty?
What do you, Dirty Delish? What do you think? Well, what were you going to say?
I don't know. It sounds like a Food Network. It does. So when you lose your physical mobility, that's maybe the most devastating effect, because her mental capacity.
Well, that and your multi-million-dollar job, but whatever floats your boat there, Ron, the waiter.
So she fell once, and she didn't have a life alert. And she was there for like 12 hours on the floor until the woman came. Then they got her a life alert. Right. Then she fell again, and she hurt herself. Then she's in the hospital.
Oh my God! What would you do if you fell and you know you're going to be on the floor for 12 hours? What would you do?
Yeah, it's scary.
No, but now you accept it. You're like, all right, someone's going to come around eventually and do a wellness check. What do you do for the 12 hours? For real, what do you do?
Hopefully you can get the TV on.
Do you start counting? Do you start trying to move somewhere else?
I think she said she tried to sleep. You know what I mean? She just tried to pass the hours away by sleeping.
Well, I think that would be the number one thing.
Yeah.
See, that's what I would love to. I would love to have that on Family Feud.
What's that?
The top 10 things you do when you fall and you have to be on the floor for 12 hours. Too dark? You want to go darker? No? Corn Diff. Hi, Corn Diff. How are you? So how did it go with your mom talking to her for the first time?
So I said, hey.
And you talked to her twice in a short period of time.
I've talked to her twice now in 2 weeks, but I told her, I said, hey, listen, Ma, I got some bad news. They found her. So this is Thanksgiving morning.
Oh, damn.
This is Thanksgiving morning, and the whole healthcare aide came in the morning to help her get ready for Thanksgiving to go to her daughter's house.
Oh, my God. And then she fell?
No. They found her dead in bed. Just dead in bed. Like when the home healthcare aide finally showed up, she was already dead in bed.
Dressed up for Thanksgiving?
No. Like the home healthcare aide came to dress her, and she was under the covers dead with an empty pill bottle beside her. So
this ain't fun anymore.
So we think she.
Well, of course.
We think she just ended it on Thanksgiving.
Ah, man, that took a terrible turn.
You wanted to go dark.
Could someone give me $10? I did say, do you want to go darker? I didn't want to go that dark.
So we think she did that.
It's too late. Yeah. It's too late. Too late.
We think she did that because, I mean, her blood pressure was perfect. Right. Her mental capacity, like if you spoke to her on the phone, it would sound like she's 45 years old. Right. No deterioration with her speech. Sharp as a tack.
She got depressed around the holidays.
Yeah, and we think she took a bottle. They said they found an empty bottle of pills. There's a lot of pills on the nightstand, but there was one bottle empty right beside her.
Oh my! I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So I said to her daughter Tova, I said, so like, what happens now? Is there an autopsy? She goes, only if you request it. And I said, so do you want to know? And she says, no, I don't want to know.
Wow.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. Don't you feel better about yourself now?
Why don't you do it properly, Ron?
Because I feel like we're gonna hit
move
glass.
move your hip into it. You gotta do the hip.
Boy.
And you got to make sure the glass is on the camera. There you go.
Wow,
Wow, that's just a terrible story. That was your dad's sister?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I don't have a joke for that. I
She's
hope you don't mind. I don't have a joke for that.
No, believe me, she's in a better place.
How do you know? I hate when they say she's in a. Oh, really? A better place than like living?
Well,
What do you believe when you die there, Ron the waiter?
I don't think we die.
Oh, damn. What do you think happens?
No, I mean, the soul is eternal.
Is this a religious belief or is this like a spiritual
not religious,
belief?
it's a spiritual. Like, for sure, your energy, your soul lives forever.
Well, isn't it true we can't kill energy? And we all have some energy in us?
Well, I think we're the universe, and the universe is inside us. We are the universe in the physical form.
Are we stardust?
Well, everything is stardust.
This is a true story. I hate when I have to say this is a true story, but it really is a true story. But then you feel like you have to say it's a true story because what you're about to say, people aren't going to believe. But I'm telling you, this is a true story.
Okay.
Speaking of like the universe and stuff, I was at the museum over the weekend and I had in my hands, it was on a thing, but you could touch it. It was a meteor that they said is older than Earth itself, and it's now in a museum.
Yeah.
And everybody's touching it. I'm touching something older than Earth. That's badass, right?
Yeah.
So fast forward, I'll tell the short version of the story. We were moving on to like looking at, I don't know, the Neanderthal skeletons or something. And I turned back, back towards where we just came. And there was a guy wiping a booger on the meteor.
Nice.
And someone this morning, and I don't blame them, they go, is this a bit? I'm telling you, it's not a bit. Whatever was on his hand, I'm assuming it's a booger because as soon as you go like this, I think it's a booger. You're
wiping it.
Yeah. Maybe it was something else, to be fair, but because I didn't see the actual pic, but he was definitely really making sure he got something off his finger. And it was on the meteor that was older than Earth itself.
So he had organic material on an ancient rock.
Yeah.
There's a sci-fi movie right there.
Oh, yeah. You know what blows my mind there, Ron the waiter? There was another thing in there, and they're like, it was like this big. And they're like, try to lift it. I'm like, this is a piece of cake. I work out to this day, and you can't lift it. But it's only this big. I don't get where something is only this big and you can't lift it because of the density thing. That blows my mind. All right, to you, Ron.
What was that metal? Was it a metal?
I don't like reading all the stuff when I go to a museum.
You don't like to read?
Well, the meteor thing, because it was in bigger letters, basically.
Yeah.
This is older than Earth itself or something. I'm like, okay, I can read that. But when it's like, where you're sitting there like, and then there's words you've never seen in your life. I'm like, I can't do all this reading. I paid you. Why do I have to now read? Right?
Right.
Go pretend to promote somewhere else. What is that? I don't know what that is. Love it when you could have fun with your buddies. Hope. Thanks for the stream. Trevor said he's not my buddy. He's not my buddy. We're just getting to know each other. You know what? You might crack my top 100 soon, though.
Soon? All right.
Top 100's not bad. I've lived a long life.
All right. I mean,
Matt's number 7 right now.
Oh, I thought he was 8.
No, he moved up one. See, you're behind. He moved up one because we did a day trip where we saw a lot of dudes. And because we did a day trip with a lot of dudes, I moved him up to 7th place. He's in 7th.
So if I want to move up, I need to do a day trip with dudes with you. Fire Island, let's go.
That will get you to number 2.
Let me break into the hundreds.
Have you ever been to Fire Island?
No.
I don't think I have.
Have you?
I honestly don't know. Is Watch Hill Fire Island? Because I went there once. Is that part of the Fire Island thing? Ron, the way I went there with Anthony.
The closest I've ever been to Fire Island is the West Village.
Oh, look at you.
Christopher Street.
Oh, I get that. That was a little, all right. Ron the waiter is desperate to go to the next life. You are, right?
I tried.
He almost died. Ron almost died. That's no big deal. So you don't think, I think when you die, I think something moves on, but it's in a way where you're like, man, really? Like you're just energy in a puddle somewhere.
No, I think
you think your essence moves on.
No, I think once you move from the physical state, you are immediately looking at what you just did. You're looking at your timeline on Earth. That's what I think. And you're going over it, learning.
You know, when my dad died, they said, he's still watching over you. And I was single at the time, Ron. I'm like, could he maybe not watch over me on Fridays, Saturdays, Wednesdays, Thursday afternoon? Can I give him a schedule when not to look after me? Right. As soon as someone says that to you, like, really? He's still I hope he has a good sense. I hope he has a good sense of humor.
No, I do not want my grandmother seeing the things I'm doing.
No. Opie loves boogers. What the heck? It's that they try to make it like I love boogers or something, Ron. These people are just obsessed. You want another beer?
I think I'm all right.
Oh, so you want to end this?
I'll get one more.
You don't have to.
I don't want to get too tipsy.
Are you panicking on me?
No.
You're doing great, Ron.
No, I feel good.
You're doing great.
Yes.
Have you talked to Anthony since he got out of the hospital? No, I have not. Opie's guide due day at the museum. When are we going? I'll bring okay, thank you. But anyway, Colin White, you're rocking up in heaven with Jerry, man. Yeah, right on. What do the Jews believe for real when you die?
So in Judaism, there is no hell. Hell doesn't exist. That's a modern Christian concept. In Judaism,
but isn't Earth hell?
It's hell. It's hell and heaven.
New York City certainly is hell, huh? Right, Ron?
100%.
Okay.
You want hell in New York City? Go ride the subway.
Oh, damn.
Hell is going to come to you.
Oh, damn. All right.
So in Judaism, there is no hell. So depending on how you lived your life, it's how close you are to the source, how close you are to God's light.
Okay.
So if you didn't live a good life, you're on the periphery and you're never able to have contact with the light. And that is considered hell in Judaism.
I don't know.
That's what they say.
I think if you live a life, you're in God's hands no matter what you did with your life. And how many religions do you think are important on earth?
Aren't they all important to that person? I don't know.
I think
that sounded like a trick question.
I think the stupidest thing about religion is thinking that your religion is the one and everybody else's religion is
the amount of
death, no bueno.
The amount of death, destruction, and wars
over religion, right?
Based on religion. The Crusades.
Mm-hmm. The Crusades, yeah. You know. I think they know that there are aliens. And I think they also carbon date some of the spaceships and whatnot. And they go, oh, my God. They have no concept how long these people have been living. And they don't want to tell the people of the world because it would collapse religious institutions. And then we'd just all be on the street just going crazy. And that's
cannibalism.
And that's why I think they're holding back the info about the UFOs and the aliens. I really believe that. Because if you collapse the religious structures of the world, oh, boy, then it's like game on then it's GTA for everybody, right?
No, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the Muslims say, oh, no more jihad.
Well, yeah, that would be nice. But when you realize that Earth is not even a speck of dust in the entire universe, then you realize, what are we doing? This is so stupid that we don't get along on this tiny, tiny little thing in the middle of the universe.
I know it was all over the internet, social media. Remember in Mexico, just recently, they had those two mummified aliens.
Yeah,
and
that was bullshit.
You think that's bullshit?
Yeah,
because it's from the Mexican government, and independent scientists carbon dated it and said this is not from here.
But it went
Like,
away fast. So why
it did go away fast?
Why did it go away fast? And why didn't
Wait a minute. Why did it go away fast?
And why didn't they let our American scientists go down there to study it themselves?
But why did it go away fast? Maybe it got
because they realized it was BS, I think.
Or it's true and maybe they don't want to scare people.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they called up TikTok and they said, TikTok, get me a trend immediately. They're on to us in the alien thing. We got to distract these people.
And didn't Congress just have congressional hearings behind closed doors? Behind closed doors about UFOs?
I guess. What was that about?
All these Navy pilots.
Yeah.
Witnessing all these anomalies.
One of us has to go for beers.
I'm gonna go.
Why you? You don't want to deal with these people?
Don't leave me alone with these people. Don't fucking leave me alone.
Do you know what I'm drinking? Just fill this. Adam knows.
No, keep that. I'll finish it. I'll get 2 more. He knows what you're drinking.
Dude, I gotta drive tonight. Don't put
That's exactly what you have.
Yeah, but don't put anything in it. Don't roofie me or anything.
You don't want me to Bill Cosby you?
No, I gotta drive. I gotta drive tonight.
If I Bill Cosby you, I would give you a cappuccino.
I know. I got the cappuccino. Ron, I got the cappuccino reference.
Adam, I need a cappuccino.
I got the reference. This is a show. Yeah, I guess it's a show. Jordan, you all right with that? People seem to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, I'm sure there's a ton of other people doing a ton of other things right now on the internet for you. You got it, buddy. What's up, Ben? All right, we got a Fiverr coming in. Hi, Ope. I've been listening to a lot of old Ron and Fez. In your opinion, how much of their shenanigans were legit and how much was kayfabe? I don't know what kayfabe is. Man, bro, that is honestly, I honestly, well, thank you for the $5 because whatever. It's a really good question because there were so many times like I would look at Ron and go, "What was that a bit?" And he would kind of throw his arms up like, and he would never tell me either way. So I don't know is the answer. I really don't know. The Ron and Fez show, they were absolutely a brilliant radio show, brilliant. And a lot of that stuff came because Fez was such a unique individual, and Ron absolutely knew how to play the carny at times. And I think at times, and a lot of times, the stuff they were doing on the show was as real as it gets. But then I think other times they just knew how to fuck with themselves and fuck with their audience. I wish I could answer that better, but it's a great question because there were times I would listen. I listen to Ron and Fez a lot. And there were times, because I was privy to see Ron a lot in the hallways. I'd go, Ron. And he'd be like, I don't know, buddy. And he would just he would leave you hanging. He would never let you in on the gag if it was a gag or not. So, but thanks for the $5, brother. I appreciate it. You having a seizure from the lights in the background? Oh, hi, Ron, the waiter. How are you?
Special delivery.
When did you get here? Thank you, Ron.
My pleasure.
Ron, you're not going to be wearing the wacky wig.
No?
Mm-mm.
Not enough money?
I said we have to get 100, and then you put the wacky wig on.
They're lost. It's wild. It's wild.
It's Ron taking a dump. Yeah.
Does it look like I'm taking a dump?
Oh, what? Oh, I heard you earlier. What? You had a flood or something.
So,
is this with the gay roommate that has to walk through your room to get to his room?
This is
why
both got flooded out. That's right.
But why do you live with a guy that has to walk through your bedroom to get to the rest of the house? What part of the house does he have to get to by walking through your bedroom?
What do you mean?
You told me you live with a gay guy. And he has to walk through your room.
So you have to walk through the living room.
Right.
And when you walk through the living room, there's a door.
Right.
That door leads directly into my bedroom.
Okay.
And then if you walk through the door to my bedroom and then turn directly right, there was a narrow path.
Okay.
That you could walk straight through.
Okay.
Where there's an opening.
Okay.
And he has to walk through that opening to get to his side of the bedroom. And then
wait, you guys share a bedroom basically?
We share the same room, but there's a divider. There's
this is new information. So, Ron, it's 2023. It's okay to say that you live with a dude.
No, I do live with a dude.
But this isn't 1998. You can stop with the semantics.
So
you share a room with a dude.
There's probably there's like a 5-foot wall,
right?
Like where you can see into his bedroom. Like at the end of my bed, there's a wall like this, and then I can literally see into his bedroom.
Gotcha.
And then there's a frame that he can walk through. So what did he do? From the 5-foot wall up.
Wait, who's this? What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Are you expecting somebody?
I don't know. Somebody's like showing me their phone.
Yeah. Does he? Oh, maybe he thinks you're somebody else.
Wait, who the fuck is this?
Let me.
Trevor Myers.
Trevor, what's up, buddy? 100%. Go get a beer. I swear to God, you look like Kevin Brennan. I was like, wait a minute, Kevin's doing his live stream. All right, there. This guy's a huge supporter of what I do.
Nice.
Oh my God, go get a beer, Trevor.
All right, when he comes up, I'm gonna warm the seat for him.
No, it doesn't mean he knows how to do this.
Oh, you don't want him to sit here?
He's just a fan, and he's part of my private Facebook group, and he's stopping by to say hi.
He was so enthusiastic when he walked by and saw you.
The deal I make, I got a private Facebook group. My regular Facebook is Opie Radio Fans. You can join our group. This is really stupid to promote because no one joins it. We're at 97 people. We want to be over 100. And I promote every week, and not one person joins. It's really dumb, Ron.
Except he.
No, we got 97 really cool people.
Yeah.
And Trevor is
one of them.
A huge supporter.
Nice. He showed up.
He gives a few bucks every single day I live stream, and he doesn't want the credit. He doesn't give a crap. All right. So what were you saying about sharing a room with a dude? Where were you with that story?
So. Listen, this is the deal. So we both just got flooded.
We both like.
We both like taking bubble baths.
Wait, do you really?
No.
I love bubble.
Not together.
Yeah, but I love baths.
Oh no, baths are enjoyable.
Cheers on baths.
Baths are enjoyable.
I know as a guy, you're not supposed to drink fruity drinks and you're not supposed to take a bath, but I have no problem telling you I love soaking in the bath. And every once in a while, I get a bath bomb.
I feel like.
Do you go bath bomb?
I feel like you have a very nice bathtub.
It's all right.
Like how many people can fit in it?
Like one. I got a bad back, so. A lot of times I pull my back trying to.
You don't have one of those tubs with like the jacuzzi, like this water jet?
Oh, I hate jacuzzis.
Really?
I hate jets. I hate the team. I hate the.
I was gonna say that.
I hate all jets. I hate all jets and I hate all Eagles.
Yeah.
I went over that this morning. I'm not going to do that bit again. I'm sorry. All right. So you live with a gay guy. You share a room, and the room flooded. Holy shit, Trevor! Jesus Christ! Yeah. Get on camera for a sec, or you don't want to. You don't have to.
I get on camera and say hi. That's all.
Hi, how are you?
That's
good. We're on the way.
Yeah. Oh,
Trevor, where are you from?
Right now, Indiana.
Wait, and you're in New York?
Yeah. Just here for a meeting, and I.
Oh,
holy
really?
shit!
Yeah.
Wow, it's
so
not like
I'll stop by.
We think like you live around the corner. Oh wow, you're visiting.
And Trevor's you know what? I want to for real clink again and thank you.
Sure.
Yeah.
This guy's a huge supporter of what I do. Wait, you're in Indiana. You came to town for a meeting.
Yeah.
What do you do?
To line up on Tuesday.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm retired, but I came for a meeting, just a board meeting. So, yeah.
Oh, you're a board member.
Yes.
Damn it! I want to get into that, dude. That's the business we got to get into.
So, what did you do to be a board member?
Can you say?
I used to be in the manufacturing.
Oh, okay.
Robots?
No. Parts,
auto parts. That's a good living. All right.
It was, but I'm retired. So.
Sit down, have a seat, bro. I'm going to end this so I can just have a beer
seem
with you.
Pretty young to be retired.
I'm going to be 65 in 3 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he's on the board.
No,
that's not really retired. It's like
it is.
Really? So does that mean if you're on a board, you get a salary?
No, I don't get anything.
Oh, you don't get anything?
No, they don't pay me anything.
Did they at least pay for your trip to New York?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Are you going? Where are you going?
Is this your first time in New York?
No.
No.
I would. Ron would take you to dinner, but he's got to like hit the pavement and find a job. And I'm actually driving tonight, unfortunately. Oh God, that's so cool.
Yeah.
When did you get into the city?
About noon.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Shit, and you came right here? Wow, this is like a super
Dude,
fan.
I was trying
Super
to say, hey, I'm going to be in town, and that was the guy on the Facebook.
Right here, pop on. If you're going to talk a little, pop your head. So here, get over here for a second.
Dude, sit down for a
Ron,
second.
don't leave me.
I'm going to sit down.
Ron!
I don't want to calm down the high energy banner.
No.
Yeah, we were
meteors and assisted living. And
the meteors with the with the the guy leaving his booger on the meteor.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you heard all that. All right.
I was watching.
Where do you get a hotel?
About 46th Street.
Ah,
Yeah.
Trevor, you don't listen to me. Why would you go there? Times
It's
Square.
close to where I'm going.
All right, fair enough. Times
Close.
Square, basically, right?
Yeah, it's off. It's a couple blocks.
Go down to where should you go, Ron? When are you leaving? Tomorrow?
Hold on.
Yeah.
So you're in Times Square?
I'm
Yeah, get on
Times
mic,
Square.
Ron.
So are you looking for a little fun?
No.
Oh, all right. I'm saying, I can make I know where the girls are. You know what I mean? You're looking for a little tickle pickle and a little. All right, Times. I'm just saying, a lot of people from the Midwest when they come here. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh my God!
Don't tell pastor.
Ron,
You know what I mean?
Ron,
You look like a
Jesus.
deacon. You look like a deacon in the church. You know, because those guys are.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not drinking, so
See, Colin White, when you walked by this window, I'm like, what is Kevin Brennan doing here? Because with the hat on, especially, I got really
Yeah.
confused. But
Okay.
all right, so you're in Times Square. Where are you going to dinner tonight?
I don't have a
What's your
place.
flavor?
Seafood, something like.
Dude, you're such a huge supporter. If I wasn't leaving, I got to drive tonight for real. I would just fucking take you to dinner. This guy's cool as shit.
Well, I appreciate it.
Every
When are you
day
leaving?
every day he does this, just a few bucks every
Nice.
day. Doesn't
Yeah.
want any attention.
Yeah.
What's your flavor?
Seafood, something not in the steaks.
When are you leaving?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh, so this.
All right,
is
Ron, you
Come on,
take
Rick.
him out. You should take him out tonight, Ron. You should go Greek.
Greek's great.
There's a couple Greek restaurants. Where's the one, man?
Are you saying seafood because where you're from is like a landlocked state? Like, is that why you
I
want
like
to
seafood? No.
Oh, you eat it
yeah,
regularly.
I
Dude,
try to keep it
people-
light.
People eat seafood all over the country. They don't have to be in Maine to enjoy seafood, Ron.
True.
Right?
Okay.
Give him
Yeah.
a restaurant. Red Lobster, maybe? You look like a Red Lobster guy. No, I'm kidding.
Can I tell you something?
I'm kidding.
Can I tell you something?
No.
'Cause you're in the
Yes.
Times Square area.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Italian food? You like it?
Italian, yeah.
So there's a place in Times Square.
Speak up. I think I know which one you're going to say.
You ever heard of Olive Garden?
They got endless bread there.
Yeah, I'm saying it's right there,
and
bro.
Salad and everything. Yeah.
The Olive Garden.
These guys are great. Yeah.
Yeah.
these are
Oh,
good
I'm trying to
suggestions.
think of the. I'll know after I turn this off. But there is a great Greek restaurant. It's across the street from Circus. If someone could help me out,
Are you talking about in the Times Square area?
more or less, it's close enough, but it's more like east of Times Square. I'll get the name, but seriously, their food is unbelievable. You know, it's one of those places they go get up and look at your fish. I'm like, I don't want to get up. I'm sitting. I'm all nice. I got a cocktail. Why do I have to get up now? Well, we want you to pick out your fish, and then you pick one out and they switch it, right? They don't actually cook that one. Of course not. Oh my God, we got some other people down there. Ron goes Greek. Ron, you go Greek?
I love Greek food.
I like Greek food.
Well, I used to live on the Mediterranean, so it's
What?
Where?
Well, I used to live in Israel,
Okay.
so it's
Wait,
like,
you lived in Israel?
yeah.
Wow.
So the Israeli diet is a Mediterranean diet. The
I'm all
Greek
I
diet
like
is a
Mediterranean,
Mediterranean diet.
yeah.
It's literally the same food. It's cheeses, fruits, vegetables,
Don't say olives.
fish,
Don't say olives.
Olives.
Oh.
Olive
hummus.
Do they have olives?
I fucking love all.
I hate olives. You go to
Really?
well
Oh my
because
God,
I
love
went on
olives.
I went on a cruise.
It's
with
my
Greek guy.
favorite thing on pizza.
Yeah, but I went on a black olives.
Green.
All right, good because black olives
No,
stink.
green olives on pizza is good.
Yeah, because you
It
get a
is
nice
good.
salty treat.
Yeah, it's good.
I like the olives, but when you go to Greece, you go to Athens, you go to the Greek islands, you want to tell them to knock it off. There's olives in everything. We were at one restaurant and they said they had some kind of olive ice cream. I'm like, enough with the olives.
I
We
tell
get
you,
it.
they love octopus. Like octopus is everything.
Well, they know how to make the octopus. That's for sure. Yeah.
Grilled octopus is excellent.
I agree.
Yeah.
Great Greek restaurant, Homos. Homos, Ron's favorite place.
Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever.
Whatever.
Oh, don't take me there, please.
Yeah.
Their feta sticks are delicious.
All right. You want your seat back, Ron?
Yeah.
Sure.
Come on.
All right.
All right. But Trevor, we're going to find the Greek restaurant for you. I'm trying to think where else he should eat.
In that area, I mean,
Times Square. I mean,
what avenue you on?
46th.
No, but what's like
6th.
you're right near Sirius XM. You're close to that whole.
honestly, if you went to like 8th Avenue, just walked over it, and that's where all the restaurants
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
8th Avenue
That's true.
is restaurant row. I mean,
There's
I have
restaurant.
to Google, like, if you Google, like, you're in Hell's Kitchen. You're in Theater Row,
Dude,
Hell's
we're
Kitchen.
only talking to Trevor right now. We're going to turn this off soon. I'm going to tell him we're restaurant. He's right. Restaurant Row is one street that has every flavor you can imagine. It's festive. It's nice. It's close to your hotel. Yeah. We'll
Do they have a
that.
restaurant where you're staying?
Yeah, but
What are you saying, Ramada?
no, Hilton Garden Inn.
Oh,
Wait, isn't that where Mark David Chapman stayed?
Maybe.
I think-
Hilton Garden Inn? I don't think they have Hilton Garden Inn.
I think Mark David Chapman stayed at a Hilton in Times Square before he came up to this area to have a little fun. Yes. Someone look that up for me, please.
you
Okay.
talking about the Gilgo Beach murders?
Mark David Chapman, the guy that took out Lennon. He
Oh.
stayed in a Times Square hotel for
Oh, did he?
real.
I didn't know that.
You can look
I
it
didn't
up
know that.
online. And imagine you're in the same room as he was in.
No. Not
You don't want to imagine.
Not cool.
Bro, you look like my uncle too. All right, this is getting a little creepy now. It's getting a little creepy. I got to be honest. You're supposed to eat olives and get engaged with when you go to Greece. I had a girl who was convinced I was going to ask her to marry me when we were in Athens at what's the ruins on the top of the hill?
The Acropolis?
It's the Acropolis or the Parthenon.
Yeah.
I get the two confused.
Yeah.
I think the Acropolis is where Yanni played once, and then the other thing, right? Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's base everything off Yanni.
And then we went up there, and then we're walking down the hill. I just saw, I think, one of the wonders of the old world, and she's crying her eyes out because she thought I was going to ask her to marry her at the top of the fucking hill with the ruins. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We don't even talk unless we're in Athens. This is the first time I've talked to you in 2 years. Oh my God, it ruined everything. Because I'm like an idiot walking down the hill like, hey, that was pretty
You
cool.
were at the ruins and you ruined everything.
I was like, this is pretty fucking cool, you know? And I look at her and she's bawling.
Thinking you're going to ask her to
I'm
marry.
like, oh my God. And then because I'm a stupid guy, you know, I said, hey, you want to go back to the top of the hill? This is more of an exaggeration than not. But I almost went to the top of the hill just so she would stop crying. Cheers.
Well, it sounds like you put up a lot. She was probably very pretty.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't get it because you don't like girls. So, you know.
I do like girls.
I don't really see that with you.
Didn't I tell you my story? Didn't
All right.
I tell you my story from last week or last time?
What was the story?
The NASCAR story.
Yeah, but that was with a guy. The guy
for
NASCAR
2
you.
seconds. For 2 seconds.
For two. All right, it's not if it was 2 seconds. I'm with you. If it's less than 5 seconds,
By
it's
the way,
not.
my gay roommate.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even say it. He watches every
Oh
time
no!
I'm on.
Don't watch these.
No, he watches on YouTube every time, and I never told him that story. Oh, look who's here!
Dan, you made it. What's up,
Oh.
brother?
What's going on? How are you?
What's up, brother?
Good to see you again.
Good to
We were
see you,
gonna
buddy.
stop, but now that Dan is here,
Uh-oh.
a real star, all day and
Hey,
night.
what do you mean?
I asked him to come by because
Dude,
there's
super fan, flew in for 1 day from
way.
Indiana,
from Indiana.
came right up here to.
He didn't fly in for me.
But he
He had
yeah.
a board meeting. He came to New York to pick
That's
up
fair
a.
enough, though.
Yeah.
He came to New York to pick up a check for $1 million.
That's awesome.
And then he's staying in Times Square.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
We're gonna hook him up with
You
some
want
of the
a beer or
girls.
anything?
No, I'm good right now.
You're
Just
good?
hang out.
No, sit down. Sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah, Ron, Ron is running out of steam. So Dan, why don't you?
I'm just
Why
getting
don't-
going.
You
bro.
got the TikTok back.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, dude, I was worried about that.
You know, I told my wife, I'm like, why am I even trying to get my TikTok back? I made 28 cents last month. Yeah, if you don't know, Ron told an insane orgy
That was a
story.
pretty wild story.
And the whole time I'm looking because I was on TikTok live. I'm like, they hate this stuff, and of course I see my phone just go black. And then I try to sign into my account after this ended, and I was gone. And then I fought them for like 2 or 3 days, and then I'll be honest, I told them who I was and what I've done with my career. Next thing you know, they not only gave me my account back after they said it's done. Final, you're not getting your account back. And I'm like, but I'm Opie from Opie, and I think you might remember it. Next thing you know, they gave me my account back and also said I did nothing wrong.
Oh.
How stupid is that?
So
Nice.
your name still has power.
No, not really.
Yeah,
That time.
No,
absolutely.
You want a water or something, or
No, I'm fine right
you want
now.
a cranberry juice?
I asked, this is my friend Dan. I think we're becoming friends.
Yeah, I think we're friends.
You're definitely in the top 100. He's not. He's not, because he has 800,000 followers, Ron. So he's in the top 100.
That's
We're gonna get you on TikTok too. You on TikTok?
No.
Why don't you TikTok, Ron? You'd be good on the TikTok.
Would I?
Yes,
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They like you would
Personalities. You have a personality,
Yeah.
definitely.
Why aren't you on the TikTok? You're scared of them like
Aren't you not like? Are you worried about the Chinese government?
they already got all.
I mean, I feel like they're
info.
already in my phone.
All right.
You know?
Do you
They're all over
Ron,
the
do you
street.
have one of these? They know where you
They're
live.
all over us.
No, but this is. I don't think the Chinese do this. This is an Android. This is like an 8-track.
But what are they going to take from us?
They can't take nothing from me.
That's what I'm saying.
what are you gonna take from me, man?
Ron,
You got nothing to lose.
Go ahead, take my roommate.
what could you possibly have that the Chinese want?
I have
Be honest.
bubkiss. I have fucking nothing,
He
dude.
shares a room with a gay guy,
Yeah,
which is fine.
I could give him that,
but he's not ready to. He's not ready to come out in time. We'll let him do it on.
That's what the Chinese government wants. The wig. There you go.
No, dude, we didn't get the $100.
It's not gonna happen anyways. I might as well do it, right? No,
We didn't get the
They
$100.
don't deserve it. Fuck 'em.
They don't deserve the wig, Ron.
Fair.
If they give us the 100, then they get the wig.
Yeah, that's right.
Why are you panicking and going for the wig?
I'm not panicking. I'm trying to fucking get the show along. I'm trying to keep this Vegas thing going.
So Dan, all day NYC on TikTok. Did you get any followers last week?
Yeah, I did pretty good. Yeah. I got I was under 700 last week, so I got above the 700K. I ended up going to the tree. The big events here is what really pushes you. So I did the tree lighting, went live over there.
Did you see Barry Manilow?
I couldn't see him, but I could hear him.
Okay.
Where I was, we were kind of like fenced in a little bit, but yeah, I did hear him. I was like, Barry Manilow's here. I was like, that's pretty wild.
He looks dead.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know he was
at
still
the
alive.
He was at the tree lighting?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He
doesn't know he was there, but he was there.
So they had a Jewish guy at the tree lighting?
Oh yeah, what's that about, Ron?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
know
like
what's
that
going on there.
cross-pollination
They can't get
of
their own people to
holidays.
fucking-
I agree with
Fuck,
you, Ron. We
you know?
got
And
the
Cher was there too. Cher.
Cher? By the way, she looks good. Like, how old is she? Like 70?
77.
Dude, she looks
I looked it up.
77? Wow.
But like her lips are like 25. Her
You should do the
cheekbones
math
are
on
10.
that.
Her butt is 7.
Did you see Dolly Parton?
Oh, Ron!
In
Why
the
you?
cowboy outfit singing?
That was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Give her. She was. She had to hold
Who-
herself
who-
up a little
who's
bit,
older?
but
Who's older, Dolly or Cher?
I think they're
around
about the same.
right? Yeah.
But Dolly had like a skin suit on. She wasn't really showing flesh in that Dallas
Yeah,
Cowboys
people were going
cheerleader.
wild. People were going wild.
You know
for
what?
that.
Why am I? She was
Honestly, like,
good for Dolly.
I don't want to start
Yeah.
problems, but like,
Whatever.
I wouldn't discriminate. I don't age discriminate. If you understand what
That's
I'm saying,
fair.
That's good.
Yeah,
you know what I
understand
mean.
what you're saying.
I would absolutely
Yeah.
go for it.
I mean,
You would go for the Dolly?
Cher.
There was. I think there was. I think there was a meme going viral about that. How there was a lot of people saying that they would go for the Dolly after
Over this-
watching the Cowboys performance.
And then people
Yeah,
like,
the
that's
halftime show.
disgusting. No, she's all right, I guess, right?
You ever see Dolly Parton when she was young? Stunning.
Yeah.
You know what's
Like,
funny?
stunning.
I ended up Googling older photos after watching that performance.
Yeah,
I was
'cause
like,
you're
let me
younger
check-
guy.
Yeah, so I was like, because
No,
I've always heard the name and I've always known, but So let me check that out.
I mean, her hairstyle doesn't like hold up, but
Yeah.
you know, her natural beauty is all right, man.
For sure.
And her bosom made her famous.
Yeah, I wonder when she reinflated them. What year she reinflated those? Because yeah, this is my friend Dan, All Day NYC on TikTok. This guy, I watched another 5 live streams since you did this with me a week or so ago.
I love the edit you did. The edit came out.
But
Really
I was
cool.
just,
all right.
I was just going to bring it up. So you just recently edited a few videos. One or two with you.
Yeah.
Dude, you look natural. I'm telling you, you're a natural on camera.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
You're a natural, baby. You know. No, but I was like, dude, like the guy looks good on camera. You know what I mean?
I appreciate
No,
that. Thank you.
You absolutely. Dan's really good at it,
And I think you do great on this.
So I mean, Dan, like,
Shoot me an actor's skill, baby.
did you live stream today yet?
I'm gonna do it after this.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, where you going?
I don't know. I was gonna probably walk around 72nd, head down towards
Right.
like 59th Street.
Where's
and,
where's all your rig? Where's it?
It's
What's
all
your
in
shit?
that little bag right there. It's very small. You want
Do
to
you
see
have
it? I'll show you what I got.
Where's your bike though?
Oh, I didn't. You know what?
You're just going for the walk
I
today.
did the one wheel yesterday.
Okay.
And it was
Usually-
it was a little cold. So today I was like, you know what? Today we're gonna do a walking stream. So we
Usually-
kind of switch it up.
Usually Dan is on a bike, and
This is it right here. Folds up, nice and easy.
see, I gotta get one of those.
It's perfect.
I know,
And you know
I gotta
what?
get one of
The
those.
battery. This is the Insta360 one. The
right.
battery on this lasts for hours, so you get like 8 hours before you got to charge it.
Nice.
I like how it folds up, and it has this too, so you can kind of just like set it up if you want to do something like on the go.
Let me show this.
Yeah.
What
They
is
don't
this-
pay me to say this. But
what is
it's
this called,
pretty damn
man?
Good. This is the Insta360 Flow Gimbal.
God,
So it keeps
damn
your
it.
phone nice and steady,
Right.
like especially if I'm on a bike or something. Otherwise, you're getting that
It's
real
like a
crazy
like a
bumpiness.
gyro. It's got like a shock resistance, so it doesn't.
Yeah. It keeps so your phone stays here, and when you're moving up and down, it's just
The phone
keeping
just
it. Yeah, it
stays.
just keeps
This
it
thing
like
this
straight.
thing
Yeah.
moves to keep your,
Correct.
your
Yeah, so
phone
when you're
stable.
moving, yeah, it's a
It's
stabilizer
all the rage.
essentially. Yeah. So that's,
How do you
that's,
get such? This is more just for me, and
Yeah, no,
screw it.
it's-
I already gave these people something.
By the way, I got hats. Who wants hats?
Yeah, I'll take a
Okay,
hat.
hats.
I'll wear your all day.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
I'll wear
Yeah,
this
we
on
have
my.
all day hats.
I'll wear this on my morning live.
That's like so I got a bunch and I hand them out now as I stream. If people find me, they get a hat. So if I have them on me.
Well, on the 6th night of Hanukkah, look what I got for Christmas. Look what I got. On
There
the
you go.
6th night of Hanukkah,
That's a
baby.
good Hanukkah gift.
Look, beautiful.
I can honestly say that Dan's one of the biggest live streamers in New York City. Is there anyone bigger than you right now? I mean, you're way the f up there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that do it. I don't know if bigger.
I think you're the biggest. Like you do it religiously every day.
Yeah, it's really about it's about going out there a lot. I go on the bad
7
days,
days a
the
week?
good days. I've been doing 7 days a week
Really?
for like the past 2 months
Yeah,
just
because of
because
this.
it's a
You
lot
get a little
going.
of
Yeah,
this.
it's
So
a
you're
lot
saying
going
the
on now.
consistency is part of the success.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
When
Yeah. The more you go out, the more they push you.
Are you doing the same time every day? So people know
Yeah,
when to
yeah,
find you?
generally. So I do like a 5:30, 6 o'clock during the week, and then on the weekends I try to go out like
And that's
9
live.
a.m.
You're not doing it
That's
and then
live.
editing it.
No, that's live.
they
Sometimes I'll take stuff from the live. So like I had SantaCon Saturday, which was fun. All the drunk Santas
Oh
all
my
over the
God.
city.
Oh,
People
Santa
hate it.
Claus.
I think it's hilarious. I mean, if you know, I know if you got a shit to do, like it could be annoying.
Matt-
I didn't have anything to do but watch them, and
Matt hates it. For the people that don't know, we do SantaCon in New York City. They've been doing it
Messy.
for I don't know 20
I'd say
a long,
about
long
20
time.
years.
Yeah.
At least 20 years.
Yeah.
And everyone comes to New York City on a Saturday during the day. Like, they're on the subways by 9, 10 in the morning,
Hammered.
and they're hammered already. And they just do a bar crawl just as Santa. So you'll go into a bar and there'll be 100 Santa Clauses.
Yeah.
And then the elf costume became huge after the movie as well. So,
yeah.
and Matt hates it
You'll
because
see reindeers.
yeah, a lot of those guys just are so hammered they're just puking.
Oh, I could no.
It's just
As
the
somebody who
guy.
owns a bar, I don't know if I mean,
No,
I guess
Matt
some people will
hates
take
it.
the money, but
I
the
got
food establishments were doing great. If you were on the Lower East Side, you had a food establishment on
yeah, because
Saturday.
everyone's
You
got
were,
to eat.
Packed.
they were killing
I'm
it.
trying to see if I can find this
I
really
mean,
fast.
I've seen girls like
Look, Matt. Fuck SantaCon, by the way. Me and him are having a conversation about all this shit.
so funny.
And then Jesse he just texts me that, like, oh, by the way,
That's funny.
the drunk Santas are awful. And they don't spend a lot of money because they're pretty hammered by the time they get to your joint.
that's
So
true too.
they're sitting there asking for water, a lot of water.
I mean, I've seen
Like-
girls just like peeing right
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
Ron.
just
Why don't you get his
water
tip
down.
off again?
Just-
Why not? Why learn your lesson?
No, it's all like, so I went out in the morning just to check them out and see what's going on. I do it for the content. For me, it's content. You know, it's great. It sucks if you're just a regular New Yorker trying to go about your day. Like, these people are in your way. They're throwing up. It's kind of terrible.
But don't they always pick a certain spot? Like one year at Senior Village.
They have a meetup, but then they kind of just go everywhere.
So what was the spot this year?
It's always in the village somewhere.
Yeah, they go to the village. Delancey Street was pretty busy. Midtown, I actually had no idea these bars existed. Pink Taco and Margaritaville. Everybody, there was a huge line.
No, but I think Midtown was the.
I think the meetup. Yeah, I think it's like 38th Street and Broadway, something like that.
Sometimes it's in the Lower East Side, but it was sort of in Midtown.
They have like a bus that shows up.
Really?
Yeah. They do like the kickoff.
Did you get any good footage?
I did. I got some good stuff. Yeah, I was doing a lot of live, but I got some good clips.
I like that you're now like doing commentary about stuff happening in New York as well, because we had the whole how many stories was that building?
7 stories.
7-story building. The whole side came down. Oh, no one got killed.
How crazy is that?
No one got killed. They must have felt like
downstairs
and a bodega downstairs. Downstairs. They must have felt like
that
it was happening.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock
yesterday
in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, so if people were home sleeping, it would have been a whole different story.
People were probably at work.
They said
the whole side of it was the corner of the building, right?
Like you could see people's living room.
Well, right. You could see beds, and they said directly below was a 24-hour bodega, neighborhood bodega, and they said there were hundreds of people loitering there. You know how it is in the afternoon.
Oh
yeah, you hang out.
But they all got out of the way. No one got killed.
They felt it and they just ran.
No, they said. Did you see? They had with the sparks.
Right.
They're cutting all the metal rebar.
Well, they were looking, but they said they didn't find anybody.
They said there were reports of people underneath the rubble.
Really?
Oh, really?
How can there not be? They said there were.
That's what I thought, but I kept hearing that there wasn't. So I don't know now.
Wow.
It was. The videos are crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's one video.
Well, that's what I was going to talk.
Yeah, go for it.
That's why I wanted you on today, because Dan, All Day NYC on TikTok, he picked up on the fact that there was some kind of like camera, street camera. Everyone has street cameras. When you walk around New York, you're on camera way more than you're not.
Back to the Chinese.
They're
watching.
Yeah, they're watching us.
They're watching us right
now. So there's a guy walking down the sidewalk, and in the background is the building collapsing. And for a split second, I love that you picked up on this, because then I saw a news report. And I'm not going to lie, I tweeted because of what I saw your video, and then I saw the official video from a news station, and they're not talking about the guy. I'm like, what about the guy? So basically, there's a guy. He looks like a tough New Yorker. He's just walking down the sidewalk, and all of a sudden, a whole building collapses behind him. He goes, oh, shit, for like literally a half a second, and then goes back into a trot. Like it was no big deal.
Somebody said in the comments that he never took his hand out of his pockets. And I watched it and he didn't. So he was walking like this, ran for like 5 seconds, and then was just like, all right.
That's the ultimate
I got to go to work or whatever. Literally the ultimate New Yorker.
What do you look like?
That was wild.
Let me see if I can find it on yours real fast.
Yeah.
Here it is. All right. Without the commentary, obviously, but wait, that's not the best.
Yeah, you can kind of see him. There he is in the circle.
But he does a quick trot. Yeah, he does a quick trot, and then he starts walking again. Like,
incredible!
Just another day in New York.
I would think, like, I don't know, maybe me if I start to run, I'm going to keep running.
Right.
Like I wouldn't just be like, all right, no, it fell already.
Or I would probably go back. I would 100% go back.
Yeah, you go back.
That guy, I don't care if the video cut off. That guy did not go back. He was determined to keep going about his day.
He was going to pick up his chopped cheese.
He had a place to go. The Tom Gully Show, $2. Worst thing you've seen a Santa do in New York City. Did he say any
Ooh, did I see anything?
You do see fist fights, which is hilarious. 2 Santa Clauses going at it. I've seen that over the years.
Yeah, this year,
I'm trying to think.
It was all pretty PG-13. I saw a few of them making out at the end of the night on like random like corners of. There was like a veterinarian office. They were like on the front of that, like laying down. Probably you said using the bathroom and all.
Yeah, using
sorts
the bathroom
of the
wherever.
way.
SantaCon and Halloween, in my opinion, is excuses for women just to dress slutty.
Oh,
am I right? A little bit?
Oh, damn, bro. You're breaking it down today.
Am I right?
I mean, there was definitely some wild outfits.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Listen, say what you want. I know it's not sanitary. I know it's against the law, but if you see a hot girl in an elf costume squatting down, and you hear it bouncing off the sidewalk, that's hot.
Here comes the
It's
band.
hot. You hear like, because that's the sound it makes when it comes out of the vagina.
Did you ever have a girlfriend?
I did.
You're such a romantic.
I did.
You're such a romantic.
Her
bro.
name was Mana Friedman.
So in TikTok they call that ASMR.
What's
so
that?
you should
Yeah,
go
yeah,
check-
little
it's like this
ASMR.
little it's like a reflex of your ears and like you hear
Certain-
like these certain they like stimulate.
Yeah.
So that would be
There's
so
girls.
maybe that could be your
I heard
angle,
that-
the ASMR. Of,
There's girls like I'm trying to build my TikTok account. This guy has 800,000 followers. I got like 21,000, and then you got a girl that's just tapping on the mic and whispering, and she
Yeah.
got like 1 million
Yeah,
followers.
how crazy is that?
It's like, give me a break.
It's wild.
We're working hard over
It's
here,
wild.
right?
I don't even have 1,000.
Wait, have you ever had a girlfriend?
Yes.
Well, tell what.
I swear to God, I feel like just turning into the 40-year-old virgin where he's like, so you ever had sex? Well, I did I
No,
touched the
Well,
boobie.
we know about that from last week.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you always tell the crazy stories.
No,
Were you with a girl? How long? How did it
I
end?
lived with a nympho for 5 years in college. Yeah, she was a straight up nympho. Her name was Mana Friedman. Her parents, she was from Paradise Valley, which is
It's kind of a nympho name.
yeah. Mana
And a
Friedman,
nympho
she
town.
was super hot.
What
Super
movie plot
hot.
is this? Is this the Truman Show? What are you
So
talking
I
about,
was
Ryan?
president of Hillel at Northeast University,
Oh, right,
and
right.
she was going to an all-women's school, Wheelock, or she was going to a Wheelock, which was a all-women. So there's Northeast University, and there's 4 women colleges, and then there's BU, North University, 4 women's colleges, and then Boston University. It's like literally a mile. She was going to one of the women's schools, but they didn't have a Hillel, so she would come to Northeastern University on Friday nights for the Hillel. She's from Paradise Valley, Arizona, a suburb of Phoenix. Her next door, this is how rich they were. This is true. Her next door neighbor, Alice Cooper. Literally,
The Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper
Wow.
is her fucking next door neighbor.
Wow.
And then there was a compound, the gaskets, like literally a fucking compound with a wall. I'm like, what do you, the guy who invented the gasket, his name was Gasket. There was a compound.
Wow.
And then the Tridents, like Trident come, very rich.
She lived
This is some.
This is
She lived next to the gaskets and
the Tridents and Alice Cooper. When I
That's
when
pretty
I broke up with her, my mother
Cried.
fucking
Oh,
screamed at me.
man.
Ronnie, how fucking stupid are you? She could have set you for life, but I didn't love her. God damn it, who gives a shit about life? You're married and you're divorced. God damn it, Ronnie, how stupid can you be?
Oh,
That's my
man.
lesbian mother. That's a true story. Mana Friedman.
Wow.
Oh, she was
Gaskets.
the
honestly,
gaskets and the
gaskets and the
Tridents.
Tridents. Look it up. This is it's called Paradise Valley.
All right.
It's a suburb of Phoenix.
All
And
right.
from her backyard, they
Sounds
have
like a scene from like Revenge of the Nerds or something.
Yeah, you could. In the background was Camelback Mountain.
I know
Really
Camelback.
beautiful, man.
Sure, I know the
Very nice.
Camelback.
Yep, beautiful. And
Why did it end?
because she was crazy, and
The crazy ones are the fun
she
ones,
was. So
Ron. Especially when you're
because
young.
of me, I got her sober. Like she was a binge drinker, and when she would binge drink, she would just have sex with everybody.
So you definitely didn't want her to go to SantaCon, right?
Like this is a true story. Like sometimes I'd come home and she'd be like walking funny, and then like
Keep it, please, Ron.
The details.
This
You
is
don't
a true
need the
story.
details.
I understand.
Do you know how to,
I'll
like-
use analogies. So she'd be walking funny.
She'd be walking funny.
And she'd be, and I'm like, and she'd give herself like 30 multiple like hellos. I'm Sarah. Like, yeah, that was my girlfriend.
Wow.
So you had to break up with her because she walked funny, and you knew.
No, I mean,
And
after
you knew she wasn't walking funny because of you. I get it.
Come on, after
Because you're Jewish. See how we bring it all around?
it seems like 5 years in a relationship, you either know if it's going to work or not. You know what I mean? It's that 5 year
years.
mark.
It's a long time.
Oh,
It's a
God.
long time. I knew I
You
fell
were
out of
so
love with her.
close.
I fell out of love with her, but
I knew.
beautiful girl. And that,
I had an ex, made out with her in a car, and knew the chemistry wasn't right, and I broke up with her 10 years later. True story. Cheers.
She was.
Cheers to my fellow enablers out there.
This was the first time I ever experienced like real wealth. Like they would eat lunch at the country club.
Oh damn.
She had an unlimited one of those metal Amex cards.
Oh damn.
Like if we were tired in Boston, instead of like taking the tea back to her place, which would take maybe 25 minutes, she like, fuck it, let's just go stay. Like if we were like near the Four Seasons, let's just stay at the Four Seasons. Like real
You
wealth.
were living the life.
Real wealth.
I think your mom was right.
My mother was so upset with me.
I think your mom's right on that.
Ronnie, how fucking stupid are you? Who gives a fuck about love, Ronnie? You fucking marry, you divorce her, you take the money and run. You fucking stupid. That's how my mother talks.
I think she's right because she would.
Do you think she's right now? Now that in
Ron,
retrospect,
In retrospect, I do it.
I'll say she's right.
I'm fucking broke.
She's right because if she's walking funny because she might be with other people, then that it would give you the indication that you can do whatever the hell you want, and then you're with a girl that has stupid money.
She was walking like that,
and then you wouldn't be sharing a room with a gay guy.
You know, maybe I should have listened to mommy, but how stupid are you, Ronnie? What the fuck?
We get it.
Who gives a fuck about love?
We get it, Ron. Oh,
Mommy dearest.
Mommy dearest. Wow, it's not going to get better than that, Ron. I'm sorry that happened to you. You have a question for Dan? I love how you look.
Because I feel like your beard was more.
It was,
Oh,
yeah.
I did.
So that's what I'm saying. My
yeah.
question was, did you trim your beard?
I did the trim.
Yeah.
I have an issue where I like to eat, and I can't deal with, once the beard gets too big, and you're like,
yes.
How you go out, you get a sandwich. Now it's like
You get
gotta
the
go to
mayo and
factory.
everything, and you smell
And you
it
look
later.
like a
It's like,
fucking.
yeah,
you
yeah.
look like a good eater.
I'm a
You know what I
good.
mean?
I'm definitely.
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
if you're eating like a grinder,
Yeah.
you got fucking mayonnaise and pickles.
Yeah,
and
my wife yells at
everything.
me a lot about that. yeah. So yes, that's as
Trim
long
it
as
down.
it gets. Trim it down. Yeah, it gets.
I
too-
get it.
I used to have a beard, and I don't. I'm gonna get to it.
I think you still have a beard. No.
Let's see if you can grow it out. till the
Thank
next
you,
show.
Trevor. Thank you. He got it.
Let me tell you something. I can grow a beard.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
You want to pull some out?
It's nice.
Did you ever, did you,
When
did you ever show that episode?
When there's a lull in Tuesdays to get parts, we just pull hair out of his chest.
There's one episode he goes, Ron, I'm going to make money off of this. And he literally ripped out. He ripped out like it was like fluffy.
Yeah,
See, this
man.
could be your TikTok lane. So you can
Yes.
go live on TikTok, and then you tell people when they send the big gift, you pull the hair out.
Yes, and then
This
you could
is
like
it.
you can use glue traps. You can use,
can go crazy with it.
Right.
And the bigger gift they send.
You get a homeless guy to do
Now
it.
I'm thinking about
Yeah,
like
you
Steve
got-
Carell in the 40-Year-Old Virgin, where you remember that scene?
Yeah.
That he said, "I will only do the scene if it's real." He goes, "Otherwise, because I don't want
Right.
to fake it."
One and done.
So that was
Yeah.
everything you see is a one shot.
I do
So
know
they had
this.
to get it
You're
right. Yeah. And just the person who was doing it didn't protect his nipples. And
Ooh.
who directed it?
Right.
Apatow? John Apatow?
Oh, was it an Apatow movie?
maybe.
Might have been.
Okay. Just before they were going to rip it off, he noticed it because she didn't protect the nipple. They would have ripped the nipple off. Like you're supposed to cover the nipple with something else.
That's terrible.
She put the glue on the nipple. Here we go, baby.
Oh my God!
There
That's
we are.
your people are walking
That's
by.
it. Fuck yeah, look at that.
Wait, are they allowed to have a boombox like that, Ronnie?
Dude, I don't know. They look like ZZ Top.
For real? What was that?
I don't know what that's from.
Some hard.
Oh, no, that's the Messiah.
What do you mean the Messiah?
It says Mashiach.
That's what that says.
Yeah, it says, so there's a crown and it says Mashiach. That word in Hebrew says Mashiach.
Is that bad or good?
Mashiach means the Messiah.
Is that good or bad?
Oh, that's good.
That's like the mitzvah tank, right? The mitzvah
Yeah,
tank
something like
goes
that.
around.
Yeah. So they're walking around playing music with the crown saying Mashiach
Right.
because we want the Messiah.
Okay. Well,
We're waiting for the Messiah. I think the Christians are waiting for the Messiah
Well, I
too.
don't
You
know
ever
if
see
they're
the
gonna-
stop sign stickers
yeah.
with the Messiah?
Yeah.
Those
Oh,
are-
yeah.
those are all over the place.
Now I understand that. I've seen
Yeah,
that
there you
sticker. They're not going to find the Messiah in Domino's, though.
They're going the wrong way.
They just went into a Domino's. They're not going to
I
find the
think they're
Messiah
going
in
into the
there.
You
tunnels.
never know.
They're going to the tunnels where you were to look for the people.
They're not going to find it.
They're looking for the mole people.
All right.
Oh, that was a cool video, by the way. I
Thank
never
you.
saw that before. Yeah, that
I'm
was
going to try
pretty
to
cool.
get down there, but I think we would get snagged
Yeah, at this point, they probably have cameras everywhere. And there's probably
I would
somebody
think
watching
so.
them. Yeah.
because now they got the cameras everywhere, unfortunately. So, anything else, Dan? Anything else you've seen? That's
Those are the big things this week. SantaCon and the building collapse.
Wait a
and,
minute. I want to hear about the Knicks game.